Morning YouTube, it's Monday, bank holiday, got no plans for today, but I was thinking, how can I make use of this day instead of staying and laying in bed watching movies and stuff? And something just popped in my mind. I bought, like a few weeks ago, I bought a radio for my car, and the plan is to put it on today. Yeah, I got that stuff. It's an Android radio. I'm gonna put the listing, I'm gonna put the description in the, I'm gonna put the details in the description of the video. Anyway, so got this, comes with a mess of wires at the back, comes with a backup camera, and loads of wires. My biggest problem is that I bought an adapter for my car. So this should fit, like in my head, this should fit the connection from my car and the back of the radio, but the radio came with a different total plug-in, and the plan is feed the adapter, so I won't cut any cables from the main car, and cut the wires from the adapter and try to figure out which one is which. That's gonna be a challenge. I've been watching some tutorials how to remove my radio from the car. Seem really easy. You only need a screwdriver that for some reason I have it in a basket, so it's quite messy in here. So I will need a screwdriver, and we'll meet downstairs at my car and see if we can remove that radio and put a new one. Got myself solved up ugliest and beat up screwdrivers that I could find, but hopefully I'll manage to take it out. Hopefully. Let's see what's about with this radio. So it's a total mess in here, but that's the radio. I'll try to put the camera somehow, and let me see if I can manage to do this. So, oh shit. So we have a beat up screwdriver. Don't do this. The reason why I don't care too much is because I bought a new fascia, so even though if I scratch this, it doesn't really matter. Let me see. So you're supposed to put the screwdriver behind this button somehow. Yeah, and it should, that was easy. And the button just pops out. And then you have a small Phillips screw in here. What is it? Small Phillips screw in here, and that should pop out really easy. Come on, Phillips. Yeah, I have a Phillips screwdriver. Yeah, done. And done this, and then you're supposed to work it out from these sides somehow. Okay. I've done this before to my old Honda. I had a Honda Jazz from 2004, I think. Quite nice car, but I ended up putting a lot of money in it, but the clutch went bad, and I just needed a car at that moment. So yeah, I had to scrap it. I didn't fix it. So yeah, quite bad. Okay. Let me see. Oh shit. Okay. So I managed to take it out. It's a mess behind there. It's a mess, but it can be done. I'm thinking, should I leave it as so it's gonna look really good. So let me see, two types of cables in here. Can I put the camera really well? So you have the antenna in here, it just slides off, and two connections in here. Quite hard to do this with one hand, but I'll try my best. I'll put this down, but that's the main thing that is in here. Put this down and then come back. Managed to get it out. Bunch of cables. These ones are the cables for the old radio. Less wires than I need. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'll have to figure it out. And these cables are for the for this unit, for the aircon and stuff. And I got the fascia off with the radio, but I'll have to remove these buttons. One is, the middle is hazard and climate control and all that stuff. So yeah, they just pop out from here, and then we'll try to get a new radio and see what we manage to do there. What we'll manage to do there. I figured out how to take out these clips. So you have to push them inside these small brackets. You have to push them and then push them in, and they come off. So this is the hazard light. You'll see later why do I need them, because I need to put them on the fascia. It feels so bad to do this to the car. It's quite a, even though it's old, this from 2013, has low mileage and it's been kept pristine, and I'm doing all this stuff to it. Why I'm doing this? So I'll get all this in the house and get my cables and see what can I do with the radio. It's gonna be a long day. Not for you guys, probably for you it's gonna be like 20 minutes of video, but for me it's gonna be a long day cutting stuff and trying to figure out an electric tape. And yeah, see you soon. Let the fun begin. So let me see, does it fit? Does it not? 4, 5 connections in here. I think I figured out something. So this one, it's the cable for that goes in the back of the radio for the sound, and as you can see, it has 8 wires, so 2 of them for each speaker. But as you can see in here, the wires are only in the middle, so that means we ain't gonna use the ones from the side. So this is gonna be, these ones are gonna be the wires we're gonna use, the white one and the gray one. So at least the easiest part to find the speakers, we kind of managed to do it. The other ones is a bit. So after researching a bit, I found out that. So I found out that this, the black one is the ground wire. The yellow one, it's whenever you put the key on, that makes the radio to touch in, and the red one is the permanent positive. So whatever you do, don't mix these two wires together, because otherwise the radio gonna have constant power and it's gonna draw battery at all the time. So that's not a good thing. Then the orange one, it's whenever you turn the lamp on, then the light in the car is gonna dim. Yeah, the orange one, the orange one is for that, and the blue one is for the antenna. So, moment of truth. I put all the cables together. So, antenna, positive, this is whenever you put the key on, negative, and the lamp control. And let me see. So, we have the radio right here. Put the key on, and yeah, it starts on. So, as we can see, hopefully we can see, the radio starts. Takes a while probably because it's the first time, or it's gonna be the same anyway, but as you can see it's quite bright. Come on, bro. Yeah, whenever you fix it the first time. Android is starting. Let me see. Does it work? Yeah, so as you can see the light is quite bright. If I'm gonna put the headlight on, you see the light just dimmed. So at the moment it's working. I still have to connect the speakers and the GPS antenna and see if everything is gonna work. Yeah, one thing that I haven't checked was the audio quality and YouTube and maps. And I just put the antenna, the GPS antenna, and I'm curious if it's gonna work. My phone camera is smashed, so I have to film with with my selfie one, so it makes it quite difficult, but at least I kind of can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think my phone is connected already to the... Yeah, I've done the connection already to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Let me see. If I go to YouTube, it's gonna connect. Please connect. What I've noticed, I'm gonna be honest, I did had a look at the unit, and I think it needs to be updated because it's quite slow. Frankly, it's really slow. So I'm not sure if it's connected now. It should be connected to my phone. If we have signal, it's gonna be, but it's really slow. It has the function with how is it called? Has the function with mirror link, but I haven't looked into it properly. Yeah, it takes forever to load, but I think when everything is gonna be put in place and the radio antenna as well, it should work better. I'm not sure. At the moment, let me see. It's connected. Yeah. Nah, it's doing some updates. So it's connected to my YouTube account, but it's doing some updates. Anyway, yeah, let's try to play a song or something. No, what have I done? I've done something. I have done something that's not meant to be. So that was an ad that I pressed on. No, I don't want this.
Splatfests consist of two halves. In the first half, teams will compete in 4v4 turf war battles. The second half...
Okay, go back. YouTube. Hopefully, now, yeah, now it's working just a bit more better, because it's been... Nah, it's the same. It's the same. Let me go here. No. It keeps playing ads. I wanna listen to some music. I'll go to my recent played. Maybe it's gonna work. Recent played. History. It's a good thing to say. I'm planning to take the car in camping, so at least I'm gonna have a bigger screen. Or in desk here. Let's see. Let's hear the song. We have some ads. I really wanna check the audio quality of this thing. Yeah, so audio quality fine. I think it's better than my old radio. Now I just wanna see. I just wanna see if if my yeah, I think it's filming. If my sat nav is working. So we'll go to maps. That's somewhere here. And let's try to go somewhere. I don't know. It's quite slow. It is slow. I'm not gonna lie, but probably it's doing updates and it's connected to my phone. I don't have so much data in here, so much signal. But let's check if the GPS antenna makes any difference. Searching. I'm not gonna lie, it's slow. But still, say you go to a long trip somewhere, I think it helps to have a radio in here. Yeah, we'll go to Invicta. Let's go to Invicta, to the site. 5 minutes. Directions. Yeah. And now start. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so we have GPS from here. That's the GPS antenna.
Head east on Mayfield Avenue toward Nightingale Road.
We don't need the sun. Yeah, so we have GPS. That's good. Shows the roads, shows everything. So yeah, all it's left now is to check the backup camera that's somewhere in this one. See if it's gonna work. It's supposed to go in reverse. It's supposed to turn on the camera whenever you put your car in reverse. So we'll check this in a second. Well, I just managed to figure it out with the camera. We have camera. Can you see? That's a reverse camera. But there's a way to do it. So in your packet, whenever you buy an aftermarket camera or a radio, they usually come with these cameras. Yeah. So this is the main camera, the unit. The yellow one is the video input, the one that show the image to the radio on your screen. Yeah, the red and the red one is the one that gives you power to it. Yeah, so that's the camera. And then your radio comes with some really long wires that you don't know what to do with them. So it comes with this wire. Yeah, so that's as we said, is the one that gives power to the camera, and the power goes to the red one. Yeah, so then you end up with two wires exposed, and the black one is the negative and the red one is the positive. This camera is supposed to go only when you go in reverse. You cannot hook it up to your main battery, otherwise the camera is always gonna be on. So on your back, on your reverse light, you have to undo your reverse light, and you'll find two wires there. Usually they either red and white or black and white. What that means, black is kind of most of the time is the negative, or red or white is gonna be the positive. So you hook them up, positive to positive, negative to negative, and that means your camera is gonna work only when your reverse lights are on. So that's what you do from this end of the camera. From the end where you have the camera, you hook it up to the reverse light. But after and then you have to hook up your video, yeah. So whenever you hook up your video, yeah, I just realized something. So when you also, whenever you put the positive on your light from your video input, you hook up the video input, and then the plus, this wire goes on the plus from your light as well. On the other end of the camera, you have the other end of the wire, yeah? And depends on your camera. On my unit, it came already with this this slot from here. So how you do it? You plug it in wherever you meant to put your camera. Then the other end of your camera has to go to a specific wire. On most of the head units, they will be labeled and on with whatever. And this is the back. So this small wire gets connected to the back, to the one that says back on it, and that means you'll have camera only when you put, as I said before, when you put your car in reverse. That's something complicated. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up just hooking up the radio, letting some wires exposed, and if I'll have time today, I'll do it today. But the main bit is that I figured out with the radio. I just need now to put it in that fascia, and that's gonna take me a while because the mounts are no good. And also, I've seen something. I'm gonna try to put descriptions in the link for my radio. The antenna for my C1 from the car, this one, it's a bit bigger than what I need in here. This one is smaller than the antenna, so I was thinking I'm probably gonna get some wires. This is the minus, and in the middle is gonna be the positive, and try to wire it across and put it straight to the radio somehow. Yeah, it's gonna be a journey. Back indoors now. I have the other pieces. So this is the new fascia that's meant to fit the radio, and this is the old radio. It's quite heavy, feels heavy. Hopefully everything is gonna fit. So I got the controllers, I got the hazard lights, the AC controllers, and they should fit in right away. I hope so. So hazard light, this thing, don't know how it's called, fits in quite easy. Just pop them in and pop them in. Now it's a matter of trying to fix these radio brackets, and then we'll go to the car and have it installed, see how it's gonna look. Hopefully it's gonna be something different. So before and after. Yeah, I just managed to fit the radio, put all the pieces together. I did have a problem though. The fascia that I bought for C1, it came with this assembly, and it wouldn't fit my radio. My radio is a new type of radio with different pins, so I had to use some other brackets to cut them into place, to cut them with the grinder, and it seems okay at the moment. Don't know about this edge, but it does look okay. I cannot complain. It's better than what I had. So if I want to do a comparison, old radio, new radio, I think this one is better. But bit light. Anyway, so everything costed me less than 100 quid with the cables, radio and the fascia. And I'm guessing if I'm gonna sell this on marketplace, I'll probably get 50 quid. So yeah, see you in a few moments after I'm gonna install it properly. Hopefully I'll manage to do the backup camera today as well. I still have a problem. I just remember that I have to do something with the radio antenna. The radio antenna doesn't work, so I'll have to put some wires in here somehow. It's a dodgy stuff, but I'll do it like so. Yeah, got myself some wires. I'm gonna do something really dodgy. I have nothing to solder, because if I had something to solder, I'll probably be soldering them. But the main thing is that as long as it has a connection, should be okay. So the plan is to fit this wire somehow in here and the other one in the middle, and do the same stuff with the antenna from the car. Hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah, so I've what is it? Yeah, so I put the wires in the hole. So yeah, I'll probably put some duct tape in here, some gaffer tape, and yeah, we'll see if it's gonna work. Just managed to put it in place. Looks okay. I put out some USB connections on this side of the car for whenever you need to charge or plug something. I'll probably stick them around here somewhere, make it look nice. And yeah, I just wanna see if the radio is gonna work. Let me see. I peeled up the protection film, but still, it's gonna work. Android. At least I have SatNav here for whenever I'm going to a long journey. I don't need to look on my phone or something. I'll just have the SatNav in here. Makes it way more easier. I wanna see if we have radio.
A nuclear accident. Yep. International help.
We have radio. Yeah, that's the only problem I think, because it's an old Android. It's Android 10, but the unit probably is not as powerful. It goes slow. But you have Bluetooth, you have SatNav. Should be okay. I'll have a look, see if I can do the camera today. If not, this may be all. Best feature of this radio is the SatNav, because I had to struggle to put my phone somewhere around there. But yeah, I believe the best feature. Okay, you have the Bluetooth, it's an Android, so you can check emails or whatever. Whenever I'm gonna go camping, I'm planning to remove the back seat and just use this as my mini TV or something. Anyway, but in the day-to-day, yeah, it makes a difference for less than 100 quid. After messing around with the wires for the backup camera, I found out the reverse light is the red light, the second from the left, and this is gonna be the negative, that you just put it somewhere in a bolt, underneath a bolt, and then I have to figure it out a way to put all these wires underneath the bumper here. And I'll probably I'll wire the camera through here, somewhere here. And we do have backup camera. So I do have to center it a bit, but I think it's okay. I found a way to put it in the bumper to know if it looks quite okay, but it's here on the left, and I'm thinking I have some yellow reflective band, and I'm gonna put it around here. I managed to do it all. I had enough for today. It took me, I think, 5 hours on and off, 5 or 6 hours on and off. Just wanna eat something. I woke up had my coffee and then went straight to the car and started doing stuff. We have some food! Finally. Yeah, the car just needs a bit of cleaning. It's a mess in there. Managed to put the camera, managed to put the radio. Quite happy with what I achieved. Yeah, till don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna put some tint foil on the back. Who knows? It's been a nice day. Now I'm hungry. I'm just gonna stop everything and yeah, bank holiday Monday. Who doesn't like a bank holiday? You can do this kind of stuff or spend time with whoever you wanna spend. Anyway, have a nice one and see you next time. Bye.